Hey, buddy.
Does your child have difficulty making or keeping friends? Are they impulsive or aggressive in social settings? Studies have shown that children who have problems socially and are disruptive early on are more likely to fail academically, drop out of school, or get arrested.
The capacity to have friendships when you are a young child is very important to your social success, to your social emotional development.
Karen Bierman is a distinguished professor of psychology at Penn State University. She received the Penn State Faculty Outreach Award, which recognizes a faculty member who has made a significant impact on the community. In 1990, she helped start a project called Fast Track, and from that, emerged the social skills training aspect, friendship group.
I'd appreciate it if you try.
Friendship groups were developed to help children who were struggling to make friends develop those skills that would really help them make friends, succeed socially, feel confident and secure in their interactions with other children.
The method is being used in several Pennsylvania school districts and even as far away as Canada and Ireland. But here at the Penn State Child Study Center, Friendship Group is done as a community service and also as a training program for undergraduate and graduate students.
It's been a real joy to watch the growth not only in the children who come to friendship groups, but in the undergrads' ability to monitor and supervise the children and to teach the skills that they're working on.
Research associate Janet Welsh teaches Penn State students how to effectively run friendship groups.
We do a mixed format in the class. We have some lectures where I talk to them about basic developmental principles and techniques for managing behavior and for talking to children and so forth. But we also do a lot of role plays,
which serves as a great preparation before heading into the classroom.
They do have very advanced thought processes and emotion processing, and they may not be able to identify it at first, but if you get to know them and give them a chance and give them that attention, they really can astonish you with how much they do know, and just being able to help them label that and decipher that is really amazing.
Just the fact that you're able to have this training and this discussion about these different intervention sciences and things like that, while at the same time getting to put them into practice. And then each week coming in and saying, this totally didn't work, this did work. And just getting to see what a difference we're making.
And it's a difference that translates into positive results not only for the instructors and coaches, but for the children and parents as well.
It's great for the kids. They work together in groups. They work about how to handle issues, bullying, how to be a good friend, things like that. So if you have a child who has social problems or a child who's just very, very shy, it's very good to help them with those things.
It helps you with having someone to play with for the rest of your life, so you're not so you don't grow up to be a mean old hermit.
Bierman and her colleagues continue to work on ways to improve the friendship group method so that every child who leaves their classroom is well equipped to make and keep friends. For Penn State Outreach, I'm Jamie Curott.
Let's go sit over here so we can wait in line, okay? All right, are we going again?